Hey guys, welcome back to Kylie J's Kitchen. In today's video, I'll take you guys in the kitchen with me and I'll show you how to make this amazing bread pudding cupcakes. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn on your post notification bell so you guys can always be notified whenever I upload a new video. Go ahead and tell your friends, tell your family members about Kylie J's Kitchen and have them subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram, it's KylieKitchen_1, and also on Facebook, it's Kylie J's Kitchen. So in a bowl, I'm gonna go in with two eggs, and be sure to always remove the eye from the egg. The eye is that white attachment to the yolk, and you just wanna go ahead and give that a nice little whisk, and then you're gonna go in with your granulated sugar. You guys can always go ahead and use brown sugar if you have brown sugar at home, or you can just simply use your granulated sugar. All right, I also added some melted anchor butter. If you guys have other anchor butter at home, you guys can always go ahead and use your other butter. All right, guys, remember to be creative. All right, we just want to ensure that our sugar is dissolved properly, so you just want to whisk everything together nicely. All right, so once that is mixed nicely, what we're going to do now, we're going to go in with some salt, and I will also go in with some vanilla flavoring. If you guys have other spices at home that you want to add, you can always go ahead and do so. All right, to give it a nicer flavor, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add some rum. If you guys have other rum at home, any kind of rum at home, you guys can always go ahead and use the rum that you have. But for today's recipe, I'm using the Appleton Gold rum. All right, I also had some nutmeg and some cinnamon powder to this, and also my coconut milk powder. All right, but if you guys have the authentic coconut milk at home, you guys can always go ahead and use it. All right, instead of using water. So you just want to combine everything together, and you always want to ensure that your coconut milk powder is dissolved properly. All right, so once that is nicely combined, what you're gonna do now, you're gonna go ahead and just add some water. All right, and again, you're just gonna combine everything together nicely. I also went ahead already and just sliced up some of my white bread in small pieces. If you guys have brown bread at home, you can use your brown bread. Just be creative, guys, in the kitchen. All right, and all of these ingredients that I'm using today, you can get them at your local supermarket or grocery store. For me, once I add the bread to the mixture, I like to ensure that it is nicely soaked. So I like to leave it for about 10 minutes extra to allow it to soak. All right, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna go ahead and just use a spoon to combine everything together. I went ahead and preheat my oven at 200 degrees, and basically I'm gonna bake this for roughly about 25 to 30 minutes. All right, sometimes it might need an additional 5 to 10 minutes, but you guys can always go ahead and just check. All right, I also went ahead already and lined my cupcake tin with my baking cups that I'm gonna use. All right, so again, you guys can always go ahead and just leave this to the side and allow it to soak nicely. All right, alright guys, so once my bread is nicely soaked, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna go ahead and just take up small amount and just place it in my baking cups. Alright, and you don't want to fill it up to the top, you just want to fill it halfway. Alright, and just a reminder, remember that these bread pudding, it will rise, and then once it's cool, it will just go down. All right, Alright guys, so once I'm finished filling these, as I said earlier, I'm gonna bake this for roughly about 25 to 30 minutes. You might need additional minutes on it, so you guys can go ahead and check. Alright, so this is it after I finish baking. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna allow it to cool, and then I'm gonna pour some of my condensed milk over it just for decoration. Alright guys, so this is it. As I said earlier, I'm just gonna pour the condensed milk, but if you guys have other toppings at home, you can always go ahead and add other toppings. Alright, so in a minute I'm gonna show you the final product of these awesome bread pudding cupcakes. Stay tuned guys, can't wait to show you the final product. And this is it guys, the final product of my bread pudding cupcakes. I hope you guys enjoy this recipe. I hope you guys go ahead and try it out. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and see you guys tomorrow for another awesome recipe. Bye guys.